Hi everybody, welcome to The Buzz. I'm Tom Behmer and I'm here to talk to you about football. We've played one full week of 11-man football in the state of Nebraska. A few 8-man teams got on the field. All of them will be on the field this week. Let's start talking about some of the 11-man games last week. Lutheran High Northeast, they looked really solid. In fact, may have underestimated them in the preseason. Early on, Lutheran High controlled the line of scrimmage. They did pretty much whatever they wanted to in a 43-14 win over Ponca. Hunter Spear, a junior for the Eagles, 171 rushing yards on 18 carries. He had some cramping issues, as did all of the Eagles in the second half. One of the problems Lutheran High might run into as the season wears on is the fact that their roster is only 27 players deep. They're going to have to develop depth however they can. One team that doesn't have depth issues, Norfolk Catholic. They were a 48-8 winner over Arlington. A big reason why is their offensive line is good and bad. By bad, I mean good. 511 rush yards for the Knights in the win. David Engelhop, the senior Wyoming recruit, 21 carries, 169 yards. And Norfolk Catholic unveiled freshman Dylan Couts, 7 carries for 149 yards for Couts, who was a state champion in the middle school state track and field meet in the 100 and 200 meter dash. Another team that's good at running the football is Battle Creek, and the Braves showed just why they've been to the state semifinals for 2 years in a row by winning their first game 19-6 over Stanton last Friday. Derek Renner, 22 carries, 237 yards. He only scored 1 touchdown, but he showed that he has all the tools to be another very talented running back for the Braves as the season wears on. Other big numbers from last week. Austin Freeman of Pierce, he only got 3 carries, but all 3 of those carries ended up in the end zone. He had 107 yards as Pierce defeated North Bend Central 58-20. Mason Raby of Wisner-Pilger, 24 carries for 201 yards as the Gators opened with a 31-6 win over Takema Herman. Blaine Kennedy, Boone Central Newman Grove, steps in at quarterback for the uber-talented Wyatt Mazur, who's now in Nebraska. The Cardinals didn't get a win against Columbus Scotus, but he threw for 287 yards. A quick look ahead to this week on the gridiron, and you'll see that Norfolk Catholic is traveling to Wahoo. Wahoo, for the second week in a row, gets the number 1 team in the state in Class C1 because they topped Ashland Greenwood 45-42 in the opener in like 73 overtimes. Norfolk Catholic is going to have their work cut out for them, not just tonight, but as the season goes on. 4 of Norfolk Catholic's opponents on the season are in the Associated Press top 10 in the state of Nebraska. Another big matchup this week, Creighton travels to Elgin Public Pope John as the Wolfpack continue their legendary coach tour. Wolfpack opened their season with a 52-28 win over Arnie Johnson, Bill Mimick, and Humphrey Lindsay Holy Family. Now they host the Bulldogs, who will begin the Gene Sewer era, and they're going to have their work cut out for them. Elgin Public Pope John, 434 yards rushing, including 246 by Andrew Fangman in the win over the Bulldogs squared. Other big games this week, Battle Creek traveling to Oakland Craig. Both of those teams big winners in first week. Randolph going to Wynot, and Wisner-Pilger is at Lutheran High Northeast. We'll see just what that 31-6 win for the Gators meant, as well as what that 43-14 win for the Eagles meant. That game will be one of our live stream games this week, Friday night. Remember, visit NorfolkDailyNews.com for the enhanced live streaming, which features not only video but audio, including our sister stations at 106 Kicks and Light Rock 97.5, as well as WJAG, and members of the Norfolk Daily News sports team. Until next week, I'm Tom Behmer for the Norfolk Daily News and for The Buzz, telling you that if you close your eyes and think about socks, then you'll figure out that love is where the heart is, and if your heart is only a secondhand emotion maker, then you'll never find a sister inside your brother. Peace.